It's been nearly a year since I posted anything substantial on here because my life got turned upside down and everything became a mess. So I got married. I don't know if I've said that before or not, but I got married and I was trying to protect my husband. And so that's one reason I was not in this documentary that came out February of 24. After that happened, a whole bunch of people came forward that I didn't even know about, like a whole lot of people, like people that are close to Hughes that probably still live there, military people in Honduras, victims of Hughes, people stateside as well, like a whole lot of people, to the point that I know exactly what's going on down there. I know everything. I've got pictures. Yeah. So shortly after all that, my husband was saying, he wanted, because I was saying that maybe we could, move away or whatever, because I was trying to keep him safe. And he said, no, we need to help these people. I said, okay, let's do that, because that's kind of how I roll. And it wasn't even very long after all this that my husband got very, very sick under extremely suspicious circumstances. And so he spent 6 months in the hospital. And I was counting, if you wonder. I was like, was it 6 months? I think it was actually 5.5. I was there from 5:30 in the morning till 9 at night every single day, taking care of him. There were very suspicious things going on. And if I could tell you everything, I absolutely would, because you all know that I have trouble keeping my mouth shut. So I really, really actually would love to tell you. As a matter of fact, if something's not done soon about the situation, I'm probably going to spill the beans. I can tell you this. My husband loved Marvel. And he had this Iron Man guy that, his hands are up like this, and he would always put his phone in it, and Iron Man would hold his phone, and he would watch movies or whatever. And he did that while he was working. And my husband ended up passing away in front of me, and it was really, really bad. And I'm not talking like just a normal, hey, I'm sick, gonna pass away. It was bad. And when I'm allowed to say what I'm allowed to say, or what happened, I will absolutely tell you guys if you want to hear. I've actually got all kinds of documents right in front of me. So I was sitting there looking at his Iron Man, which is actually right over there. And I sat there and I thought, I've got all these documents on my husband, and I'm medically trained, so, it's actually part of my job. So I was going through these documents several months ago, and I thought, how awesome would it be? Because I looked up and saw the Iron Man. I said, how awesome would it be if I had a Jarvis to go through all this? And I thought it would be pretty awesome, and he would like it, and maybe I should just make one. So without knowing how to create AI or build AI or code or anything, I knew HTML, but I taught myself how to code. And I taught myself how to build AI, and I currently have, I think, 17, I think. I've got a lot that I've built, and some are on the cloud, and some are local. Some I'm using an API for, but obviously that's, that's less control when you have API. So the ones that are on the cloud are on my own private cloud, secure cloud. Anyway, I've been dealing with AI this whole time, and plus grieving, obviously, but I managed to do something night before last that I thought was kind of cool. I actually have my AI talking to each other, so I've got them a chat room, and they can talk to each other. And they had an entire conversation the other night about Robert Booth Nichols and Danny Casolaro. So that should kind of tell you where I'm at with things. I can't talk about everything that happened to my husband. I can tell you it was really, really bad. I can tell you that when they buried him, a piece of me got buried with him. And I can also tell you that every time somebody comes and tries to knock me down, all they manage to do is make me stronger and make me more motivated to get the truth out and to do the right thing. So anybody who's watching this and even thinks about coming after me to do anything, because I'm telling you right now, the more everybody pushes me down, the more pissed off I get, and the more angry I get, and the more I want to expose everything. So, as a matter of fact, I guess I could throw that out. My AIs, don't start. I have puppies. Well, they're not puppies. Shh. Shh. Be quiet. Anyway, my AI all have protocols that if something were to happen, you can see my puppy there. He's a poodle who needs a haircut really bad. Mr. Fluffy over here. Anyway, yeah, they all have protocols that if anything happens to me or my family, everything gets dispersed. Everything. And I'm telling you, the stuff I have, they don't want that out there. And yeah, my AI all have missions at this point. So that's what I've been up to. Anybody have any questions? Ask away.